I'm Sherrilyn Cross-Cavage, and we are here today in Ketchikan, Alaska. What happened this evening was phenomenal. I had no idea what I was coming to. A friend had invited me, and I really didn't know what I was coming to or what it was really about. I just knew it was the Wellness Coalition. I came here, was a few minutes late. I apologize. But I came in and there was so much positive energy coming from the stage. It was very, very comfortable, very warm and inviting. Again, positive. And I would say that this meeting tonight and the education that I received was so encouraging to let me know, as well as everyone else in the audience, that we truly can make a difference in these students' lives and in the lives of our community. And like I tell my boys, when you affect your family, your friends, your community, you're having a change in the world. You're affecting the world that you live in for the better, for the much better, and actually saving lives, because the decisions that we make, it actually affects those around us. We're not isolated we're not little islands, we're not unto our own selves. What we do, it really does affect others. It was so encouraging to know that, oh, there are really things going on in our community. And like Jake said, it was so encouraging and wonderful to see that there were so many students and parents that showed up, because we do care. And in Ketchikan, I do believe that's something that's a trademark of our community, is that we do care for one another. From what I saw, they were very, very pumped about it, and it's just a breath of fresh air to have the infusion of education, for one, and that someone cares, that these people, Jake, Emily, Crystal, and Tomas, came here. Didn't have to do it. You have so many other things that you could be doing with your lives, but you're taking time out to come here to share this message and to just bring hope and encouragement. I keep saying the word encouragement, but it's just like, oh yeah, we don't have to swim around in this muck and do nothing about it. There's something that we can do, should do, and will do. It's like it gave us the tools, the equipment to start the progress of moving forward in the change that needs to happen. Communication and conversation. I remember the list of a caring adult, which I do feel like I'm a caring adult, and there are a lot of caring adults here, but communication skills, the 5 C's, which I counted 6, but I mean, we're not gonna, we won't nitpick over that. But the communication and just conversation, having a lot more conversation, and my boys and I do, but we also have a lot of their friends that come into the house, and I feel like I can have the liberty to have conversations with them too, and be bold, and just they're talking about 2 ears and 1 mouth, and asking questions and getting the ball rolling and listening and providing a safe space. And I counted 4 times that Tomas said, "Hold the space." I was hearing him say, "Hold the space," and yeah, I can do that. I can absolutely do that. That's an easy and actually fun thing to do. Yeah, and also the sober parties. I always have sober parties anyway, but intentionally providing that in the community. I can see, I feel energized about, like, hey, let's start doing this intentionally and on a broader scale than just in our home. I can't honestly answer that because I haven't seen the others, but I can say what I saw tonight, it was very fresh, and you're young people to be doing this, and very, very relatable, and you guys are just so open to the community and to people. You're truly, I don't feel like that this is a job that you're doing. I feel like your heart and soul is in what you're doing, and you're investing so much of who you are and the gifts that you've been given, and you're taking those things and making a difference. You were sharing with me about how you've traveled and done all these things, that it's so much deeper than just, it feels like it's really so much that you're giving of yourselves that is, yeah, and that is immediately evident when I walk into the auditorium. I didn't have to be in there not even a minute. It was like, oh, this feels very alive. So you're planting those seeds, and then the community will water them, and it'll bring forth good fruit, definitely. I would say if I was asked if Vive18 should come back to the community about coming back, I would say absolutely get them back here again, because it's something that we need. I mean, there's a tremendous need and a desire. You can see that desire by the people who showed up and are here to say, we're going to grab hold of that and put to use and and just make things happen. I wasn't here earlier in the day, but I heard the buzz. I heard the buzz about it, and I saw my son and my second son being very, very enthused, and I saw them interacting with you and Jake, with Emily and Jake, and they were just so lit up. They were just lit up from the inside, and when Jake walked through the commons area, my son goes, "Jake, my man," and he was just, and someone else said, like, they're just trolling him. It's like, no, they're not. They're not trolling. This is genuine. This is sincere, because I know my boys, and I know how they behave. They were truly enthusiastic and wanting to get engaged and involved in what's going on, and wanting to be a part of it. So that was and they're at an age, they're vulnerable to what's going on with their peers, and they're in that their frontal lobe is developing, and to have that big nudge in the right direction to making those good choices, where they're in situations where they have decisions to make, and it's certainly every week, but it's kind of every day too. And this was a huge here's a signpost, go this way, and they responded to it beautifully, and I'm here to support those continued good decisions. I just want to say thank you so much for coming here, and I do hope that you'll return. I certainly do hope you'll return. Come back again.
We'd love to come back.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Well, thank you so much.